Hello and welcome to another video from the series from our digital transformation team here at Convergint Technologies. My name is Tony Alexander and I'm a business development manager who's focused exclusively on cloud native applications. And I am super excited to have our fellow partners here from Genea with me here today to have a little bit of a conversation. Today I'm joined by Michael Wong and Mike Maxsenti from Genea. So Mike, tell me a little bit more, kind of from a technology perspective, what is the differentiating factor? What is it from a mobile credential perspective, wallets versus BLE? What does all that kind of look like?
Yeah, so again, back to the point about unification. From day one, Genea Access Control product has fully integrated the entire mobile stack, not just on the mobile application front for the end user, but also just as importantly on the back end for the administrator of the system, right? So not having our customers use multiple different systems to administer their mobile keys and then integrate that to the access control system, we give you an all-in-one experience. So instead of having to think about, oh, this person wants a mobile key, issue a key over here and then copy and paste to the access control system, you just go simply in and hit one button in the Genea platform and it sends a mobile key. So that unification of the experience for both the end user of the key as well as the provisioner of the key is super critical to the platform. And it's something that we're really first to market with as a solution.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems to be to me that there is some education that has to happen in the marketplace.
Yeah.
But I think the easier that we as physical security professionals can make it for those end users to start transitioning to that newer modern technology. One, it's going to accelerate the growth of the industry and that technology set too, but it's going to create a safer and more secure workplace, schools, and just world for all of us, which I think is really great. And it's really what we're all here to do.
Yeah, and anytime you're adopting a new technology like mobile, it has to be just as good or better than what you were using before, if not 10x better. And we really think that now that NFC wallet-based products from both iOS and Android are available, this is a 10x better experience than a physical card, right? For everybody involved, from the provisioning side, but also from the user experience through doors and turnstiles and any other access point.
Yeah.
Right. This is finally the moment that mobile will take on the card as the predominant mode of access.
I mean, the end user demand is there, right? The number of end users we see where they have multiple, physical credentials and they don't know which one goes to which, or those days, that's old technology, and everyone knows that there's a better way, or there must be a better way. And so the fact that we together can bring that better way, is exciting for us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, hey, can you guys touch a little bit, and maybe this is a question more towards Mike, but can you talk a little bit about the architecture and what makes you guys different from an architectural perspective? I know you guys have said cloud, but a lot of people use the term cloud. What does all that kind of mean, and how does Genea fit inside that architectural conversation?
Yeah, so I think our positioning in the market and our product really comes down to two pieces of core architecture, right? One is that we use not just a cloud-based system, but it's the most modern application of cloud technology through microservices architecture. So anytime we want to bring a new feature to the product, we have zero downtime, and it's a super easy deployment process. Whereas other platforms, you might have to have structured downtime. It takes months to roll it out. You have to be super coordinated across multiple different entities. With us, we can just deploy features in minutes, and we don't have to have any downtime. So that ability to be flexible and reactive to customer demand and what they're looking for from the product is a huge advantage for us. And then two is being built on the Mercury hardware platform, right? Being built on 100% non-proprietary hardware gives customers the peace of mind to know that they're not locked in with proprietary hardware platforms that are going to blow their capital budget if they ever have to switch. So it's sort of it's a promise to our customers that we're going to do everything in our power to keep your business, and we're not going to take that for granted because you can switch in a matter of minutes. So those two pieces are very fundamental to us.
Well, the Mercury hardware also allows the migration to cloud for anyone who's using a current Mercury platform right now to be able to do it very quickly without the upfront capital costs of replacing controllers. The nice thing about us is, we had a large Fortune 50 company with over, a couple 100,000 credentials move over to our platform across a couple hundred sites in about 5 months.
Yeah.
And so, the upfront cost and just the migration to the cloud, it seems daunting, and it is daunting if you have to do the rip and replace. For us, it's not a rip and replace. It's oftentimes budget friendly and very easy.
That's a great point.
So in that example that you just gave, Michael, what was the business impact? What was the business value that was driven for the customer?
So I'm all about value prop, right? Ultimately, the user experience is important, but unless you can articulate a value proposition where it makes sense and there's a payback, then really we're not solving anything. So in this case, this company had about 900 professionals, not full-time, but at least part of their job was to help manage physical security around the world. Because you had on-prem servers and credentialing was happening with physical credentials locally. So once everything moved to the cloud, what we were told by our client is that 900 went down to 100. And so it just freed people up to go do other things that are, quite frankly, are more important. We were able to automate their workflow.
Wow, so quick math in my head, that's a 90% manual work effort reduction. I'm rounding a little bit, I know, for anybody at home who's checking my math. I'm rounding a little bit, but about a 90% reduction, which is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.